In this video, we're going to dive into Morgan dollars and peace dollars. Are they really worth stacking for the cost, what they do cost? Or are these coming to be more of a collectible item? A few of you have reached out to me, so I'm making this video for you all. I don't know how well it's going to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. My new goal for the end of September is going to be 3,200 subscribers. I do believe in you all. Help me get me there. So if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe key. It is absolutely free to subscribe. Let's just get into the video right now. Let's start off with the first one, Morgan dollars. This one happens to be a 1981 Morgan dollar. As you can see, it's a little beat up on the side, and this one has no mint mark on the bottom. The mint mark will be there. You know, these are starting to be more of a collector's item than a stacking item. I'm going to be totally honest with you. They have a higher premium on them. They are starting to get harder and harder to come by, especially in good condition, because those are really going to be worth a lot. They're really worth a lot more money than the ones that are look like this, a little bit beaten up. These been around the block too. So if you can get a one within good condition, they are worth, sometimes they can be worth a lot of money in the right conditions, and especially for the year. I don't recommend them as stacking them. I just don't. I don't have a lot. I got two here, and I probably got two more in the safe somewhere, and that's all the Morgans I really own. I love the Morgans, not like I'm saying I don't like the Morgans. I absolutely love them, but I'm more of a stacker than a collector. You know, I remember about 3 years ago, a customer came in, her husband passed away, and she brought in a pretty good group of Morgan dollars, all different grades. You know, they were in grades. I don't know if I got a grade. It's not gonna be a grade. Morgan, I'll show you what I'm talking about. They were all in cases like from NGC. This just happens to be a Chinese panda, but this regardless what the coin is, she had them all in the NGC cases, and they were like MS62s, MS63s, meaning mint state, and then this grades for them, and I'm not gonna get into about that. But the woman thought she had something not worth a lot. So after looking into what she had, she didn't have them all. Okay, she didn't have them all. So I'm trying to come up with a price for her, and so I called another shop up that deals with this stuff. And I says, I don't want to take advantage of this woman at all. You guys know more than we know about the graded coins. I says, because our own at the time refused to buy any graded coins. Just right out refused to. So the other owner, so I explained it to the lady, and I said, I said, I don't know what to offer you. I said, I don't want to take advantage of you. So I says, we want to get you the right price at the best price possible. Let me bring another coin shop in, and I said, can you wait for an hour or so? I said, he's on his way. She says, yeah, I will wait around. She says, I'm gonna go grab lunch. And so she came back. Well, he was able to offer her over $10,000. I think it ended up being the final thing about $15,000 for the whole bang. And the woman just about dropped on the floor. And you know, she said, my husband stacked these all these years, and he didn't tell me what these things were worth. That is another key point, folks. If you're holding this for your families, I'll say it again, put it in writing somewhere with the coins or whatever, but leave, you know, if you don't want to personally tell them what your stuff is worth, leave it in writing then. You know, if you're going to leave it to them when you pass on, leave it to them writing with the coins. At least they have an idea what the items are worth, because I see it all the time. People come in saying, my husband died, my dad died, my grandmother died, my grandfather died, whatever who died in the family, and people just don't know what their stuff is worth. So be warned about that. I mean, because there are shops out there will take advantage of that situation, and pawn shops will take advantage of that situation, And the people who don't stack really don't know about the online deals or buyback also. And they're going to go to the nearest coin shop and get what they can. And thought they got a good deal. Or maybe they will never know they got taken advantage of. But, you know, that is the most important message I can describe to you all. Morgan dollars, yeah, I like them. Not a stackable item for me. Peace dollars, a little bit more so a stacking item. They're a little bit cheaper, especially the common date ones, like the 1922s. You know, Bullion Exchanges just had a few weeks ago a nice deal on their BU coins for the peace dollars. They were like 32 bucks, and that's really was not a bad price at the time for these. Yeah, you know, remember there's about 3/4 of an ounce, a little less than 3/4 of an ounce of silver in each one of the peace dollars, and along with the Morgan silver dollars to be it's 0.715 ounces in each single one of the Morgan dollars and peace dollars. I like the peace dollars a little bit better because of the cost is a little bit cheaper. You're getting the same silver value. It's just they're not worth as a lot as some of the Morgans. It's all about the dates on the Morgans. It's all about the dates. It's all about the mint marks too. You know, the Morgan dollars have the Carson cities. Those can be worth a fortune. I know I'm bouncing a little bit around, but I'm trying to get the information out. Yeah, I like the peace dollars. The call ones are all right to get too. I mean, if you can get the call ones around melt, I mean, maybe the dates are a little worn off. Maybe you're not going to see all the feathers in details like this one. Now, that one's one of the ones that Bullion Exchanges sent me. That one is a nice looking coin right there. Look at some of this, got some of the luster left, and front's a little beat up, but that's okay. You know, 1922 there. You know, still looking. You know, these been around, folks. So I mean, these are going to be a little bit beat up, even though they're called this BU. Let's try another one here. See, that one's a little bit beat up too. I don't think this one came from Bullion Exchanges. No, that one did not come from the BU batch. That's just another one. See what I mean? It's just, some of them are just so beat up. It's not funny. So, I mean, yeah, that, you know, I get these from, you know, I also get these, another good company buy things. This one I know came from Embar. No, excuse me, from Bullion Exchange. You know, I do get a lot from Embar too. You know, I've not been buying them a lot lately because the prices, you know, silver's starting to go up. And really, I'm just backing off on some of the peace dollars right now. This one came from the Bullion Exchange, last lot I got. So, I mean, they are out there still in good shape. Yeah, you're going to pay up for the AU, BU coins. Not something I would consider stacking a lot of. If you're going to stack 90%, these are all 90% silver. If you're really going to stack 90% silver, really, the halves, the quarters, and the dimes are your best way to go. Really, that is your best way to go. If you're a collector, by all means, collect. You know, I mean, I just don't see using, you know, a Carson City Morgan dollar for a bottomable situation. You probably would not want to do that. And people ask, does the market fluctuate on the Morgan dollars and peace dollars? Well, yes. You know, especially on the rare coins. If you have them in graded coins, if you have them in the graded ones, you can send it to auction. It's going to have to, you just hope you have a good auction day, and it will bounce from year to year, and whoever's there, I mean, if you get 2 or 3 people trying to bid on that same coin, your auction could take off or your auction could be a bust. Just beware of that. I mean, you know, just because it says in the red book, your coin's worth XYZ, it don't mean you're going to get XYZ. It could go for a lot less, or it could go for a lot more. And NGC really, the Red Book and NGC PGCS really watches these big auctions, like from the Heritage Auction House. There's many other big auctions out there, houses out there, and they really keep a big eye on these bigger auctions out there, because that's where they get their prices from. So it does have a market fluctuation back and forth. I'm not into a lot of peace dollars and Morgans. What you see is probably what I got. I mean, I can move the camera around. I mean, I don't have a lot, as you can see. I'm more into stacking the dimes, quarters, and dimes over the dollars. And you know what? The reason why I got these, I'll be perfectly honest, they were a good deal, and two, it's always good to have a little bit on hand in case we do get into a situation where we got to trade and someone's only willing to take some peace dollars or Morgan dollars. That may just seal the deal for them there. I mean, it might get into a bottomable situation, and having a few, at least a couple tubes maybe, you know, I got about 2.5 of the peace dollars, might be good to get one every now and then to start filling up a tube. No, not financial advice, but that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I've been stacking for a long time, and this is what I'm seeing in the marketplace out there. You guys asked for a video, I'm going to give you the video. If you have another recommendation for a video I'd like to do, please reach out to me either in the comments section or in my email. My email will be placed in the description of every single video. I thank you all for watching. CoinShop Chris is now out.